Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Trevor Beckman, and welcome to Sideline Sports. I'm doing the halftime podcast here for the Niners versus the Titans. Right now, we're sitting at 7-14. Titans are in the lead, and so we're going to talk a little bit about how the players have been doing so far in the first half. So far as the quarterbacks go, we're going to start off with Brandon Allen. He is leading the pack in training camp lately, and he's looking really good here in the first half of the Niners game. He's throwing really great balls, very crisp. He's got a great arm. He's throwing the ball really far on deep routes. And he's also got a really good drop bat and a good quick release. So he's looking really good so far in the game. We haven't seen anything from Josh Dobbs yet. I know Josh Dobbs and Brandon Allen are both competing for the quarterback position, but it looks like and sounds like that Brandon Allen is going to be the guy who is leading so far in training camp. And from what I've seen so far, he's looking pretty good. So it would not surprise me if he did win that backup quarterback position. On to other players I've talked about previously in my podcast. Ronnie Bell, who has been pretty quiet so far in the first half. He's been on the kick return team. He returned one kick for I'm not sure how many yards, but it wasn't a big kick. And then he had a couple of good blocks on a few of the other kick returns as well. Notable players right now, J.P. Mason is really running hard. He's got one touchdown. He's kicking butt right now. He's running super hard. And I think that he's a guy that is going to make some noise this season a little bit later on. He's third on the depth chart for running backs right now. I think he's going to stay there. And I think he's going to get some playing time, obviously, in the regular season. He's doing really well. Let's see. D. Winters actually went down. We thought he was hurt. Thank God he's not hurt. But he was laying on the ground for a little while. Thought he was going to be out for the game, but he came back. He's playing. He's doing okay. But I got to say, on to the defensive side of the ball, defense is playing really sloppy. They're getting basically run over the entire first quarter so far. Tackling is really sloppy. Tennessee is getting a lot of runs on a lot of yards on the run. A lot of open looks to receivers. They're scoring. That's why they're up 7-4 or 14-7 right now. They're looking really bad. Niners defense on the goal line stop. Embry Thomas holds. And then on a fourth down, the Tennessee Titans get a first down because the stop on the fourth down was negated based on the Embry Thomas hold. So then the Titans go in, they score a touchdown. So we would be a tie game right now had he had not done the hold. And he is one of the players I was talking about that's on the bubble. I think he is, like I said before, going to make the team, barring any catastrophes in the preseason games. There's number one right there. I mean, a hold in a really important part of the game. That's not going to get him cut, but a few more like that, and you never know where that's going to go. Last year, he was a pretty solid player. So, it's only the first preseason game, but again, bad hold and a bad time. So not great. Anyway, Trent Taylor's back on the team. He was drafted in 2017 by the Niners. He is back with the Niners this year. He could be in line to be running the ball back on special teams. Good kick return guy, solid. I don't know about good, but he's a solid player. So I expect to see more of him through the preseason. Probably going to make the team, I think, but we'll see how it goes. He's doing okay. Eric Saubert, tight end, looking really good. Caught a couple of passes this first quarter. He's number 82, so look out for him. He looks like he's number 2 on the tight end depth chart, and he's looking really good right now. So I would expect to see more continued play from him going through not only this game but into the next preseason games as well. And I think he could probably hold on to the tight end number 2 position. There's not a lot of competition there right now at the tight end number 2 slot. So I think definitely he's going to be the number 2 guy going into the regular season. I've been waiting to see something from Mustafa, a lot of great blocks. And hey, by the end of the second quarter, he had a big tackle at the goal line. So, I mean, he's got muscle, he's got power, and he's an opposing presence we're going to see more of, I think, going into the second half of this game and going into preseason. I'm excited to see more plays from this guy because he has the talent to be a superstar, and we're seeing a little bit of that right now. So again, I'm hoping to see a little bit more from Ronnie Bell because he's had a great training camp. So I want to see it transition to the preseason games. Of course, this is the first one, so again, temper expectations, but I do want to see him play a little bit more and get a few more opportunities because I know the guy's been lighting up in training camp. I just want to see it now on live TV and see how it goes. But dude definitely can play, and I want to see more opportunity there. But so far through the halftime, offense looks okay, pretty good. The running game is a shining spot on the offense with running back JP Mason. But the defense is looking not so great. Of course, most of the starters are not playing, but that being said, some of these guys are going to try to make the team. Going to have to work a little bit harder because they are not looking great. They're getting run on. They're getting run on up and down the field. I'm actually kind of surprised. We have a new defensive coach calling plays. So, I mean, we're expecting more from this defense this year. We're expecting another level, and that even though, like I said, they're not all the starters are playing. I mean, most aren't. Still, not a great showing so far. Let's see if they can turn around in the second half. I think they can, and of course, it's only the first game, so knocking the rust off, getting ready for primetime football. So some of these guys are just going to have to, suck it up and go out there and make some plays in the second half. First half wasn't all that great, not that exciting, not great, and I'm expecting more from them. So, yeah. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the first half. So stay tuned, and I'll go ahead and get back on here for a live chat for post game, and we'll talk a little bit more and see if the Niners can turn it around and get a win here, or just see which players are going to stand out in the second half. I'm expecting a lot more, hopefully a little bit more play from Mustafa, maybe get an interception or something if we're lucky. JP Mason may continue to play. I don't know. He's shown quite a bit. Maybe they'll throw somebody else in. I'm not sure if Brandon Allen's going to continue to play or if they'll throw in Josh Dobbs at this point in the second half. I would expect that, but maybe not. And we'll see how it goes. So thank you again. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I need more subscriptions, guys. So I want to keep doing this. So please, again, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you at the end of the game for the post-game show.